The following is a presentation of the Belly Up Sports Media Network.
I'm very orange here tonight for this live stream. I've recorded this show 2 days ago. And it was posted, ready to go, ready to be done with. I was done. He was like, you know what? I'm just going to do audio from now on. I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to go back to my roots, straight audio. Lo and behold, once again, I find myself going live. Why? Because I can. Nothing wrong with that. It also helps that I happen to have this gigantic freaking microphone stand thing that I can just rest my arm on it whatever the heck I want. It's comfy. I will say it's really comfy. It's delightful. Ooh, I have the soundboard. I forgot. What else do I got here? Ain't that delightful. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Department of BS from the beaches of lovely Long Island, New York. It's time to BS, part of the Bell Sports and Belly Up Media Network. I'm Dan Cruz. Follow me wherever you get your podcasts. Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Good Pods, wherever. You can also subscribe to the show on YouTube and follow the show's social media pages, Twitter, Instagram, Threads, TikTok for clips. Just go support us. Just go do that. Go do that. Don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe to the show. And if you're joining in live, engage in the comments and be nice. There's a good chunk of you out there that are not being nice. It's not hard to be a good person. You know what I mean? This weekend was, it was a very interesting weekend, I will say. I had to drive to, me and my fiance, we drove to Hershey, Pennsylvania for the weekend. This past weekend as we're recording on August 21st, 2025. So this past weekend, well, technically it was Friday morning, we drove up there to Hershey, Pennsylvania. It was like, all right, we're going to Hershey. Cool, awesome. Get to the hotel. I'm not even going to mention why we were there until in the next few minutes or so. But the hotel was okay, I'm putting it kindly. And it was for a good reason to why we were up there. But you heard everything in this hotel. And I mean everything. Including, some couple may have had their anniversary that weekend, and they're having a good time up there. They're having fun. Shebangin'. I made my point. Service was okay. The service in the hotel was okay. And we go over to Hershey Park the next day. We get like one of those portrait things done, which is, I've yet to get that framed. I got to get that framed one of these days. Because it's a nice, 30 by 20 photo sketch art thing. It's nice. It's really cute. My shoulders are really broad in that sculpture brain. Sketch was the word I was trying to go with. And the whole reason why we were over in Hershey is because, for those who don't know, my fiance is a gigantic Jonas Brothers fan. gigantic fan. I could go into great detail of how much she's a big fan. And they actually have good music. I will say so myself. You know, unlike, and their fan base is actually, for the most part, pretty sane. Which, compared to Taylor Swifties, saying a lot. So we're over there in the blazing heat, might add. It's like 93 and crap out there in Hershey, PA. It's hot. We're underneath the seats of the arena, or the stadium in this case, just waiting. And I feel like I've told this story 1,000 times, even though it just happened. But, she's reminding me, it's like, hey, I don't feel so good. I'm like, okay, she's probably nauseous, something like that. And then minutes later, she passes out from the heat. She's fine. My fiance's okay. She's perfectly fine. But it was a scary moment, and it was one of those where you look at yourself from a theoretical mirror that's in front of you and go, holy shit. Like, this is scary. EMS came by. They did nothing. The staff actually did this. The stadium staff actually did some. They were a big help. They got some ice on her. I got her drinks. Got her some snacks here and there just to get. Because she was shaking. It was a really scary moment because, like, holy crap, she passed out right in front of me. But the meat of it all, the concert was great. The concert really was a good time. I will say that the last time I saw them, it was in Brooklyn. And that was like a 5.5, 6 hour long concert. Good freaking Lord, it was long. But overall, it was a good time. Good 3 hours, maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And I will say that it's just, they make good music. They really do. And Marshmello was there, that was a party and a half, I do say so myself. Hold on, God, crack my neck. Oh, boy. It was a good time. It was a genuinely good time. And I would not make the trip to Hershey, PA again, unless deemed absolutely freaking necessary. By the way, for those watching on YouTube via live stream, I am wearing a Hershey's, same company, Reese's hoodie, because we went to Hershey Park, the chocolate world, and we got hoodies. It was great. It was a good time. So, highly recommend. Delightful. But weekend was good. Weekend was really good. And just the fact that she passed out that wasn't even supposed to be the highlight of the weekend, but it kind of was. Because to go, engage, do stuff, and this is a good time. We'll be right back. We got to get to some quit. Wow, I can't speak to save my freaking life. We will be right back. Got to do a quick advertising break because, as per usual, this show is not free. And we'll get to some wrestling. We'll get to some quick little therapy session that I wanted to go over. Anthony Richardson benched, the hype surrounding Shedeur Sanders, and much more. We'll be right back on this edition of Time to BS Podcast. This show ain't free, so time for some ads.
Righteous Felon Craft Jerky is the official jerky of Belly Up Sports. For over a decade, Righteous Felon Craft Jerky has led the American meat snack revolution by concocting delicious, adventurous, U.S.-sourced jerky recipes for uncompromising carnivores across the country. With 15 different flavors to choose from, Righteous Felon has all jerky lovers covered, and by using promo code BELLYUP, you will get 15% off your purchase at RighteousFelon.com. Do your taste buds a favor today and rip into a bag of Righteous Felon jerky.
That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. Use the promo code BELLYUP in all caps for 15% off your order at RighteousFelon.com of various good flavors of beef jerky, by the way, I might add. I look horrible. I look like I just rolled out of bed, And I feel like I am not ill prepared for this particular program. But that's okay, because it's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. We're going to keep rolling and do our thing. So, we have some wrestling to get to, ladies and gentlemen. So, do you know what time it is? It is ring time. That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. It is ring time, our weekly wrestling segment here on Time to BS, where we will recap what has been going on in the wrestling world from AEW to TNA to WWE and so forth. We begin this edition of Ring Time with Karrion Kross and Scarlett from the WWE. Well, formerly of the WWE. So, Karrion Kross and Scarlett have departed from WWE. Their contracts have not been renewed, and the fans have gone absolute apeshit. For the wrong reason. I am not the biggest fan of Karrion Kross as the wrestler. I think he's a great promo. Scarlett is fantastic in the ring. If you have seen her perform in the ring, she's awesome. Kross, to me, he reminds me of a more stiff JBL. Okay, bad example because JBL is a former world champion, but you look at Kross and you say, okay, what is wrong with him? He's got the look, he's got the girl, he's got the rings, he's got the moves, but it doesn't seem like he's able to get over. And that's your job as a wrestler, particularly professional wrestling in like the WWE circle, which is mostly entertainment, but like your job is to get over. Your job is to get over with the crowd. Your job is to get over with the company. If you're not doing any of those things, then there is a very good chance you're going to depart from the company. It's a very good chance. You want to know why Dakota Kai's no longer in WWE? It's because she couldn't get over. And she was always hurt. The best part about Kross is that he could cut a good promo. A great promo, by the way. But that's it. That's it. That's all he's good at. They tried and tried and tried to make it work with him, but it didn't work. It did not work. And the fans that are chanting, "We want Kross, we want Kross," are the same people that wanted R-Truth to come back. And when he finally came back, it was like, well, now what? Now what? Now what? Like, you guys really suck at this whole thing of, hey, we're going to, chant for a wrestler to come back and then do absolutely nothing in terms of, support for him other than just chanting for their name to come back. Okay? Like, it's so stupid. It is so stupid, the fan base that is WWE. I'm sorry. Like, wrestling fans, majority of sports fans also, are a big reason why I want to just delete social media entirely. Because it's frustrating. Like, other than like maybe 7 or 8 people I talk to on social media, it drives me insane. It does. Because all you do is complain. All you do is complain when Triple H isn't booking your favorite wrestler. All you do is complain when Tony Khan does this. All you do is complain when TNA does this. It's just, shut up. Shut up. If you think you can do better than who's booking the product, go book the show. Go book the show. But it stings the fact that I think Kross is going to land on his feet very soon. Be pleasantly surprised if he doesn't. Because he's good in the ring. He's okay. Let me rephrase. He's okay in the ring. He's okay. Where's my water bottle? I can't seem to find my water bottle here. I have tea, but my head's killing me. So power through, I guess. Oh, it's right behind me. Because, a little slow in the head today. But here we are. So, this water bottle has my face on it. If you see on YouTube, it's got my face on it. Anyway, more discussion. AEW superstar Will Ospreay to have... It's all been confirmed he's getting major neck surgery. And what do you mean he's in an unsanctioned match? What do you mean? What do you mean this guy's in an unsanctioned match? With a broken freaking neck. Shout out Hall of Famer Kurt Angle. Like, what do you mean has a broken freaking neck, is having neck surgery, and is in an unsanctioned steel cage match? For those listening, I just face planted. Well, hand to the face. Just why? 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 Literally why? Why is that?
Why? Because them, that's why.
There's Donut behind me. She's in the mood to cause chaos this evening, but that's okay. So, this is the kind of stuff that makes me question the legitimacy of AEW. You got all these pockets of cash, and you claim to be the best wrestling promotion in the world and the safest wrestling promotion in the world. Except Will Ospreay, who is your top star, he is your top star. He blatantly is. Don't believe me? Ask Uncle Dave Meltzer. Is getting neck surgery, and you put him in an unsanctioned match. I can't take this company seriously. Oh, you don't watch the show. I don't watch the show. I don't. Because every time I watch it, I want to throw my face against the wall. It's infuriating. You can't take this crap seriously. You really can't. Also, in the news department, we have one more stuff. I forgot to type more things.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Shut up. Shut up, phone. No one needs you. Well, not now, but you know what I mean? It's just... Christ. I forgot to type things, all right? Just let me have my fun, damn it. Also, we have more wrestling discussion. Naomi, Women's World Champion, Naomi, well, now former Women's World Champion, has relinquished the Women's World title. I don't know if she fully relinquished it or she's not giving it up. I'm not 100% sure on this whole thing. But she's pregnant. She's pregnant. You know, another little Uso. I don't have a celebration button. I don't have a celebration button. I'm very annoyed by that. It's a shame. It's a real shame. But, you know, good for Naomi. She's pregnant. She's going to be a mother. It's awesome. Love to see these things. Next up, there's been a wild amount of rumors surrounding the potential WWE return of one Chris Jericho. Now, for what we know now about the guy, this would be a horrible idea. Here's the thing. The only reason I hear this out is because as a coach / mentor / producer / writer, fine. But as main event talent, hell no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. from what we know about him and his antics, let's call it that, just to keep it PG here, ladies and gentlemen. From what we know about his antics and his, decision making and the NDAs, let's be honest here, the NDAs, that and the fact that his legacy has been tarnished so bad the last few years with his gimmicks, the learning tree, the Ocho. It's just the learning tree as a whole was like, good God. Why would Chris Jericho even consider a WWE return? First of all, his contract's up at the end of the year. And the Royal Rumble is a big time to feature big time returns. It's possible. It's very well possible that Chris Jericho might find himself back in WWE before he retires. Is this a good idea? Abso-freaking-lutely not. Because, let's face it, the guy stinks. He stinks. The dude can't move. He makes Goldberg look like prime Will Ospreay. Bad example, but he can't move. He can't move. But, I don't know. I look at Chris Jericho nowadays, and it makes me question, a lot. But what are you going to do? I don't know. Wrestling fans are weird. It's gross. Gross. Keep Chris Jericho away from here. Or just keep him away from wrestling. Just keep him away. Retire, please. We'll be right back after a message from our sponsor, one of our sponsors, by the way. And we'll get to some more stuff. So be right back, ladies and gentlemen, after our friends from SeatGeek. This show ain't free, so time for some ads.
Hey everyone, it's Ryan from No Credentials Required to talk to you about one of our newest partners at Belly Up Sports, SeatGeek. Yeah, live sports is great on television, but the feeling of being at the arena is a priceless experience. That's why our friends at SeatGeek are there to help you find the best tickets at the best prices. Not only can you get tickets to sporting events, but you can also get tickets to concerts, comedy shows, musicals, and more. Search for your desired event now at SeatGeek.com, enter promo code BellyUpSports at checkout, and you save $20 off your first purchase. SeatGeek. Life's an event. We have the tickets.
Buttons. Anyway, that's it. Use the promo code BellyUpSports in all caps to get $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek.com or the SeatGeek app. My neck is killing me. My neck is absolutely killing me. I don't know if it's the fact that I just haven't really gotten enough sleep. I'm just tense. I'm weirdly tense. I've had this weird desire the last, I guess you would call it, several weeks, several months or whatever, to sort of delete everything off my phone and social media and just be a hermit. I really thought about that for quite a bit. I really thought about for a while just only show my face on podcast platforms and just, be a hermit and enjoy my life as it is and not be on my phone as much. I'll still take pictures and I'll post them, but I won't post them on my phone. I'll post them here on the computer because I have a MacBook and MacBooks are awesome. And I don't know. It's like, it's weird that every time I find myself going on social, and I might not be the only one in this department that really feels this way. I'm probably not the only one that feels this, but social media to me is like a cancer that slowly rips your sanity apart until you eventually have no more sanity to deal with. You know what I mean? It's weird because I go on social media for the simple pleasure of hey, I wonder what's going on in the world of sports today. Or hey, what's going on with my cousin Frankie. You know? But every time, it's like, I'll use Twitter as an example. Twitter to me is a cesspool of stupidity. And every time I go on there, someone's complaining. Whether it's wrestling, sports, politics. And people have even asked me, like, hey, Dan, what's your stance on blah, blah, blah? And my thing has always been, like, I don't have a stance on anything. You know, I don't have a major say in anything. I don't. I'm just a dude who likes to record stuff behind a microphone. Who also likes to play video games. Who also likes to watch sports. I have no stance on anything. Who am I to say what should go on in the world today? It's not my job. And I don't care enough to really say that. I don't care enough to be like, this is what I think should go on in the world today. Like, no, I don't care enough to say those things. So who am I? Who am I in this world to decide what should go on in the world today? Who am I? Who am I? But Facebook is, good God, it's like it's the same complaining nonsense, but it's your family this time. And Instagram is just gross. I don't know why. I feel like I'm sharing my life too much on Instagram. And Snapchat is just okay. It's just there. I'm feeling dizzy for some reason. And it's just there. It's there. That's it. And it stinks because we try so hard as a society, particularly in our teens and our 20s, potentially even our 30s, to find our place in life in terms of fitting in. And I think we have learned over the last several years or so that it really doesn't freaking matter. It doesn't matter. And I truly believe that social media has been our greatest accomplishment in the last 20 years and the beginning of our downfall as a society. It's been a beginning of our downfall for years now. But I don't know. It's just a weird therapy session I find myself in. Because my therapist says that I think too hard, but my therapist also tells me that to use this podcast is kind of a therapy tool for myself, which isn't a bad thing at all. It isn't a bad thing at all. And it allows me to really get some stuff off my chest that perhaps I would have a hard time talking about to other people. Which is weird because I have nothing to hide. But what are you going to do? I got a question for you guys. And this is one of the topics I want to discuss with. Where were you 10 years ago? For me, 10 years ago, I was a senior in high school. Yeah, I'm showing my age here, but I was a senior in high school, and I was still trying to find my place in the world, where I thought I belonged. And high school to me was a weird tale of what the hell do I do? And I like to play this game nowadays called perspective. And I think changing your perspective on things can really shift your mindset into, I need to do this thing so people can really give a crap about me, the only person that really should give a crap about me is myself. You know what I mean? Because we as a people, particularly in our teens and 20s, will do anything humanly possible to try and fit in. Like the whole fear of missing out kind of mindset. And I truly believe that when you stop giving a crap on what people think of you, your mind really opens up and your eyes open up. It's a wonderful thing to see. It's a wonderful thing. And I'm allowing this thing that used to bother me every day to, I'm just not going to let this bother me so much. Because what good does it do for me to focus on something that has been haunting me? Not even haunting, but more of the fact of bothering me for 10 years. When I could be focusing on today. Don't focus on yesterday, just focus on today. Or don't even focus on tomorrow, just focus on today. That's the best thing you could do. And it really does help. So, one more question. Are the Seahawks worth the hype? For those who have followed the show for a while, but for those who do not follow the show, I'm a Seahawk fan. I'm on Long Island in New York. I'm a Seahawk fan. How that makes sense? Don't know. Don't care. There's a lot of media hype going into the Seahawks for good or for bad. Mostly bad because of the great unknown that is Sam Darnold. And he's the wild card of this whole season for the Seahawks because he's either going to be the reason they plummet or the reason they succeed. Because the defense is there. The defense is there. And I truly believe that they're going to have a special unit this season up there in the Northwest. I also believe that the offense is going to take new heights and new steps to glory. Are they worth the hype this season? We have no idea what's going to happen this season for the Seahawks until the earliest October. We have no idea how this team's going to play. How this team's going to play until week 1 against the 49ers. No idea. And I'm excited. I'm personally excited because I really want to see them do well. I want to see them do well. I want to see them succeed. That's where I am. And I'm pumped. I got the Sunday ticket again for the second year in a row. I'm pumped. I'm excited. And give me football. Final thoughts before I close the shop because I don't know. I feel a little dizzy. I'm tired. And I think the best way to handle life is to take things one step at a time. Take things one step at a time. And really, that's the best way to handle. That's how I handle it. I try to handle everything today and one step at a time. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning into this live stream of Time to BS podcast. I'm your host, Dan Cruz. I'm coming to you from the beaches of lovely Long Island, New York. And I'll see you all in this life. I'll certainly do the next one. Cheers, everyone. Have a good night.